Hi, I'm Dustin Klein, some guy on the internet. Pretty excited about this. Today we get to try something totally new.
Wait, why?
Because this video is brought to you by the Pros Closet. We get to try our hands at a low travel, full suspension, flat bar bike. It's party in the front and party in the back. Our weapon of choice is a 2020 Trek Supercaliber. This thing is a trail-ready, low-travel, cross-country, ripper-dipper, rimbler-rambler. What should I call this? And this thing's gonna be amazing. Let's get into it.
All right, here we go. Straight into a big old climb. Oh boy.
Yeah, 12 speed.
Actually, climbing with this 50-32 is not that bad, as you can imagine. This bike's cool. It's got this trigger shifter here to lock out and open up the suspension. So you don't have to take your hands off the bars. Brilliant. Big fan of that. Open it up. Lock it out. Woo!
Oh, and I should note that I come from a drop bar and gravel bike background, which is why I love these low travel cross-country mountain bikes. They're basically the perfect entry point into the mountain bike world if you're familiar with drop bars and gravel bikes.
Uh-oh. We gotta check our traction control here. This thing, it's called the knock block. Keeps your bars from bashing into your top tube.
What a great idea.
Oh, hiker's up.
Get rat!
This rig is very similar to the Specialized Epic hardtail that I ride a lot, and I love that bike. The one thing that this bike is missing is a dropper, and I tried to put one on, but it didn't fit. With a dropper, it would really open up the handling and possibilities with this guy. Big drop. Woo! Oh God. Just another middle-aged guy trying to get rad in the woods. Another thing that's nice about this guy is it's not so heavy. It's not that bad to lift over stuff. This one weighs about 25 pounds. Today's Frugal Gourmet. We've got a fried egg with cheese melted on it, wrapped in a corn tortilla. Basic, super quick to make. Oh, and there's spinach too. Really chewy. Now my jaw's getting tired. This is pretty clever. I've seen these before, but never ridden a bike with them. It's a tool storage, just right in the steerer. Very impressed. Oh, and you'll notice, I didn't bring a Garmin today. I forgot it. And I've never been here before. So there's that. We don't really like to use the word lost, but we'll do the best we can. That way, and that way. Or we could consult the map, which is very missing. When in doubt, climb it out.
This is a good looking bike. I'm not gonna lie.
Do we do this against my better judgment? I mean, really what that translates to for me is hiking trail. This was part of the reason why I decided to run flat pedals and regular shoes today. Oh, I hope this isn't an out and back. Oh my God, how in the hell? Now I'm so committed to this thing, I just feel like it'd be harder to go back than it would be to just try and keep going forward. And then it was just hiking for the rest of the movie. He didn't even talk about the bike anymore. In fact, he left it at one point, just in the middle of the woods. Put the bike there, you gotta go over here. Come with me. See, if I had a dropper, I'd get under that branch easier. Good thing I have Gore-Tex shoes on. +1 for the Gore-Tex shoes. 510 Trail Max Trail Cross. Oh God, I hope I'm not lost. Oh, climbing. That was the weirdest bike review. Dude was just hiking his bike around in the woods. Oh. Burn zone meets clear cut. Threading that needle. Almost lost it, and then I didn't. All right, now we're just rambling along on this little road, all locked out. Kind of feels like a gravel bike. How cool is this? This cabin is available for anyone to stay at. Old Bureau of Land Management volunteer built it and lived in it in the 90s. And now Annie's cabin is just here for anyone to use. I'm thinking bike packing. Ron, I know you're a busy guy, but this could be a fun session. Lock it out. Time to climb. Where's that go? Holy steep. When I ride mountain bikes, I'm not necessarily looking for the most extreme downhills or jumps or any of that. I actually really like traversing in the woods. It's kind of like gravel grinding, but you're fully immersed in the forest. And that's where a mountain bike like this is really cool, because it is more capable than just a rigid mountain bike or a gravel bike. But it's not so much more capable. It's not trying to take on downhill, crazy, moto madness, get rad type terrain. It's just gonna give you a little edge, be fun as hell to ride, and look good while doing it. Totally rideable. And I should note, the reason I don't ride a lot of that chunky mountain bike stuff is because I just don't have the skills. I've spent most of my time grinding it out on gravel roads and paved roads. So because I don't have the skills and I do enjoy riding terrain like this, I don't need a mountain bike that has a ton of suspension. I'm looking for something that likes climbing and gives me a little bit of advantage going downhill. Nailed it. No dabs. A really good word for this bike is agile. Just kind of scurries around up and down things. This guy's quick and responsive, and it gives me just enough confidence, but not too much confidence where it's boring or sloggy going up and down the hills. It's just enough to keep it fun. Of course, you could get in over your head with this bike, but that's not the terrain I'm looking to take in general. Well, that was fun. Okay, the Supercaliber, what do I think? What's the deal? If you're a gravel rambler and have spent a lot of times on rigid bikes, this Supercaliber is gonna be a perfect match for you. It feels like a capable gravel bike. If you're looking to dabble into mountain biking, this is a nice next step because it will feel familiar, yet open the door to all the capabilities and possibilities of mountain bikes, of modern mountain bikes. I think that's it. Shout out to the Pros Closet, the world's largest online retailer of pre-owned bikes, for making this experience a possibility. So this bike came from. And if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have been able to talk about this for you today. Good looking out, Pros Closet. Why buy new when you don't have to? I made that one up. And what do you think about this bike? Let us know down below.
And the ride by the numbers?
3 hours, 45 minutes, accumulative time, 14 massive, massive miles. Woo! And 1,500 feet of elevation. I just wanted to keep it civilized for a change. I stopped whenever I wanted to. I went slow as hell. I just enjoyed myself. And man, I can't suggest this enough. If there's anything you liked here, there's a button for that. If you haven't subscribed, I'm surprised you made it this far. And check out the EBD Gear Shop, the greatest place on the internet. Okay, all right, goodbye.